Okay.
So here we are again with Dr. Jeff. Dr. Jeff, if I was to buy a new young bird, what are some of the things that I'm going to need right off the start?
Cash.
Cash.
We like cash. Cash is good, and we take cash by PayPal, the Western Union wire transfer service, MoneyGram, where you can go to Walmart and buy a MoneyGram. But there's so much fraud in the bird industry that we've encountered that cash is your first request.
Cash is best.
You can negotiate the cash amount, but that's what I want to see in my business account, and then we can know that we're safe.
And how about some of the products?
Well, the products, we go for the best. What we regard as the best that we know from experience works best for us. So, for example, early on in the life of a baby bird, they're going to see a lot of KT Exact hand feeding formula. I have some equipment here that we use to feed the birds with, which we can demonstrate perhaps later. Then the first food that a bird sees once he's developing in our nursery is the dried egg powder.
Right.
That's a good product, which we love. I eat it myself sometimes. And then, of course, one wants to keep the feed stuff fairly small. The bird wants to just be able to swallow it without a lot of difficulty. So we give them small pellets. Indeed, even for the larger birds, we give small pellets because 90% of what you feed a bird is going to get thrown around anyway, whilst the bird is looking for that vital pellet. So small pellets take longer to empty out of the pot.
And you get all the natural vitamins and nutrients and everything that they need inside of it.
Yeah, this is a complete formula.
Okay.
But our approach is to build variety into the feed we give our birds,
right.
Because some customers, some bird owners like to go more towards pellet than to seed.
I see.
So we try to bring them up on both. And this is the seed mixture, which is more than seed. This is in fact what we feed our breeder birds.
Okay.
And this is produced in a big bin. We buy in quality seed, and then we mix it up with all sorts of cereal, cornflakes, honeycomb cereal, Fruit Loops, you name it. We'll throw it in, plus some pellets perhaps. So we've got a good quality, wide-ranging component mixture. So when the bird is coming from the nursery, he's going to see the egg powder, the pellets, and then a combination of all of the above.
He ends up with a variety of all the things in there, so it's not only good for him, that it makes it tasty for him too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the bird's going to tell you what he likes.
And they do love this, because I've fed them a couple of times.
Okay, well, so although we buy in bulk from a company in Minnesota, our seed products, these are the sorts of seeds we recommend. We've got Drs. Foster and Smith, and we feature them on our website. So if you want to get a quick link into Drs. Foster and Smith, just go to forestparkaviaries.org, and you'll find links there to Drs. Foster and Smith. Here's another pretty rich mixture. You see in there, I think they're dates and papaya and banana chips and whatever. So that should be fed sparingly, otherwise you're going to find that you will wean the bird off the seed.
That's more of a treat then.
That's a treat. That's a treat. And then here we've just listed a few other. This happens to be a Sun Seed Vita Plus formula with the same sort of mixture as we saw here. Another cockatiel mixture. Probably you can pick this up from Walmart. And then we have another one there, KT, another excellent company, KT. They make this Fiesta mix. And they also happen to make the KT Exact formula that we use for feeding babies. So that's pretty much it. And then on the treats line, because one really doesn't need to supplement the feed with all sorts of additives, because it's all built into the basic package. But if you want to think about calcium, young birds, developing bones, need all the calcium they can get. They should get it from the seed, but you can also add some cuttlefish bone, or a new product that we've had offered to us from a newly set up company, which contains all sorts of components, but has a fruit flavour. So
a lot of minerals in that.
Minerals and fruit and whatever. So a couple of blocks there, and they come in if you've got a parrotlet, that's probably a bit generous. Give a parrotlet one of those.
And how long would these last?
One doesn't want to leave them in the cage for too long, so I wouldn't leave it in the cage for more than a month.
So again, it's like a treat.
A treat, yeah. And once you start see fouling on it, get rid of it. And so large blocks for large birds, small blocks for small birds.
Okay.
So I think that probably covers most of the. We do. Incidentally, I should throw in this edition. You may have heard about this booklet already, but this is a nice little booklet that relates closely to the birds we sell: conures, quakers, parrotlets, and a few others. And this was kindly prepared by one of our customers. We met a year ago, last Christmas, which was Christmas 2006, I guess. And she produced this for us, and she keeps it updated. It mirrors what's on the website. But this lady, Debbie Ryan, whose name appears on the front of the booklet, generates a lot of her own material now. Based on personal experience with her parrotlet by name of, and I'm looking at my wife, Kiwi! Yeah, Kiwi, Debbie Ryan's Kiwi. And Kiwi and Debbie Ryan do have a separate page on our website. It's called Kiwi's Corner with a K.
So this is another source of information for your customers with a lot of bird questions and a lot of information on the care and preparation and everything that they need to do.
Absolutely so. Absolutely so. And since we're talking about booklets, let me mention another couple. We have Great Companions. I don't think we've listed Great Companions as one of our suppliers. Well, they certainly are. This is their latest magazine, which contains lots of information about seed and feed and toys. And here, this is an earlier edition, again, probably back in 2006. We did, in fact, get featured by Great Companions as in one of the Breeder's Edge profiles. That's me, Jeff Gammon, and that's our little dog, Sylvie. So Forest Park Aviaries, at that time in Strongsville, was featured in this particular magazine. But there are many other companies out there, but we happen to work most with the ones I've mentioned.